Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Jagat. I work as a restaurant manager, barista and the YouTuber. So I'm sharing 10 things that you should know before moving to New Zealand. So let's start. So you should be able to speak in English, you're able to communicate and you're able to write in English. At least the people who are communicating with, they must able to understand. If you can try to figure it out how to learn the New Zealand slangs, just try to get used to it with, so it will be easy. It will help you to connect with the people. So a few things like hey, g'day, it means how is your day going, or how are you. Like people say oh beaut, g'day, sweet days, like that. So you should try to learn some New Zealand slangs. Secondly is people often ask you here what makes you to move in New Zealand. So some oldies means old peoples. As being a restaurant manager, I interact with hundreds of people in a day and communicate with them. As soon as they see he's a migrant, they always ask you. It's not that they're being racist or anything, but the New Zealanders are not racist. Mainly, it's just really less amount of people, but mainly the people are really good. They always ask you, hi, if you don't mind, can I ask you where you from, what makes you to move in New Zealand, how's your life going, your family's here, and everything. So yeah, when people ask you, just don't be shy, try to respond very well and try to satisfy them. Thirdly is New Zealanders called as a Kiwis. People who are from Polynesian, they came to New Zealand, they discovered New Zealand and they start living here. After that, French and Dutch came to New Zealand and then British came to New Zealand. So original people are Polynesian, they call as a Maori. They are, if you see them, you feel like a Hulk. So they have big mouth, big body, and also, yeah, but overall people, New Zealand are called as a Kiwis. As a New Zealand's national bird is a kiwi as well, and the fruit is a kiwi as well. Point fourth is the New Zealanders are really proud being a New Zealander, because they are really proud of their country. So try not to destroy their country for like throwing the rubbish and splitting everywhere, and because as being Asians we have that kind of habits. So just be careful, and because they want to keep the country clean. So if sometimes it's happened, it doesn't look good and they have a wrong attitude towards you. So try to keep yourself clean and keep the country clean as well. Point number 5 is New Zealand is not really old as India and America, because India has 5-10,000 years old history, but New Zealand have really hardly like 200-300 years old. It's not really old history. Firstly, Polynesian came, they discovered the New Zealand, then Dutch and French came, and then British came, and nowadays so many other countries people came here working and living together. So it's now multicultural country is called. Point number 6, New Zealand is the best country to live in the world, according to me as well, because even I ask few people who travel the world. If you ask to people who travel the world and you ask them which is the best country you like in the world, and they said New Zealand is the best country to live. Point number 7 is New Zealanders are really good in the sport, because when the kids grow here, parents teach, really support them doing outdoor activity like swimming, basketball, tennis ball, and mount climbing and all, because that's a New Zealand culture. So they're really good in the sport. If you see the Olympics, New Zealanders doing really good. New Zealand has their own cricket team, and some of Indians are playing into the New Zealand team as well. Point number 8 is that New Zealand has a strong sun rays, so it might create a cancer, skin cancer, because lots of people having that problem, because New Zealand has a hole in the ozone layer and the sun rays coming is not filtered, is straight. So sometimes when the summers came, you feel like something burning or itchy on your skin. So if you are coming to take care and you show that you're using sunscreen lotion. Point number 9, New Zealand has a beautiful beaches, so whether you can do lots of activity, you can go surfing, go swimming, doing fishing, and yeah, so lots of people do here on Saturday, Sunday, having a day off, they go on the beaches and do fishing and make a dinner and free dinner. So yeah, if you have that kind of skill, you definitely go on beaches and catch fishes. Point number 10, New Zealand borders are very strong, so anything is coming from other countries, the people who are here and importing other countries, they always, customs always make sure that the goods coming in the New Zealand has to meet New Zealand standards, otherwise they won't allow you to bring the foods or other goods to New Zealand. New Zealand is mainly country who depending on import and export. They don't have much manufacturing sectors, but they always exporting stuff like meat and cheese and milk and butters and wine and all. So that's their main industry. The three main industry New Zealand has is tourism, education, and dairy, and they're exporting those, and then they're importing other stuff from China, India, America, Europe, all over the country. So yeah, those are 10 things that you should know before you're moving to New Zealand, so it'll make your life easy. If you really like this video, make sure you hit the like button. If you really like this video and information, you make sure you subscribe on the red button. And thanks for supporting, guys. See you in the next video.